Hi, this is video, I think, number 10 of my 90-day challenge, and I want to talk a little bit about scheduling today. So, my job requires pretty regular scheduling. You have to keep a production calendar, you have to set a production calendar, and I'm really good at that particular part of my life. And I think partially because I have to do that for my job, that I don't really like to do it for my personal life. I don't necessarily want to set up a workout schedule and set up okay, I'm going to do this now and I'm going to set this side time aside for reading, and I'm going to set this time aside for working out. I have always wanted to be a little more casual and kind of freewheeling with uh, my free time because I do have to be so on top of it at work. But I've used some of the tools in class. I started using Trello. I mean, I keep all of my lists. You should see my backlog of lists on my phone for my notes that are by the day, and they go back probably 2 or 3 years. Um, but I started doing that for not just work, but everything else. And as much as I hate to admit it, it's really making a difference. I find that my free time really is then free, and I'm not trying to figure out when to schedule everything if I've already got it done. Which, now that I look back at it, seems to make a tremendous amount of sense, and why I was not too willing to embrace that earlier. I don't know. But there you go. So, and I don't think it changes. I think there's that fear that, okay, I'm going to do this new thing and I'm going to be more meticulous about it. And I think there's the fear that it's somehow going to change who I am, or uh, make me less spontaneous and fun. Not that I'm terribly, I don't know. I never think of myself as a spontaneous and fun person. Who knows? I guess you'd have to ask other people about that. But I was afraid that it would change me in ways that I didn't like. And I'm finding that that's not true. I actually like the way things are going right now. It's been a couple months, maybe, since I started the initial program, getting into this, and so far I like the changes, and I think the scheduling is a big part of that. And I don't feel like my free time is quite so out of control. So, uh, do it if it seems weird. Do it even if it seems weird, and it'll be less weird, and you'll actually end up having more control over your life and your time and what you do with it. And then you can say, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to spend an extra 4 hours working on this project for work because I've actually got other things scheduled in that slot. And thanks, but I can't do that for you. And and you can mean it because you know. So you're not giving up your free time to things that you don't want to give up your free time for. So anyway, so that's what I've discovered. And hope you all are having a great night. And I'll see you tomorrow.